There we go. That's a long way down. There it is. There we go. Yes. Hell yeah. Yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful smallmouth right here. Yeah, let's get it. If you want the big ones, you gotta get out there early for them. I like to bring my Diet Sunkist with me. Keep me a little more awake. This is not a sponsorship. Maybe one day in the future. Alright, it's 5:05. It's still way too dark to shoot an intro. But once we do, I'll tell you guys why we're out here this morning, what we're going to be fishing, and what our goal is. Right now we just have a Guggen blooper tied on because I figured it'd be effective in the dark. Just create some disturbance on the surface of the water early here in the morning. So we'll take advantage of some top water, and then we're going to fish our little challenge. It's going to be a cool one, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, I just heard something blow up on the water. That was insane. Literally as our bait hit the water. Whatever it was freaking big. What do we got? Is that a freaking rock bass? On the blooper? It is. Oh dear God. A freaking chunk too. Look at that guy. Jesus. Alright, let's not get a treble hook in the hand here. He's foul hooked, so I don't know if he tried to swipe at it or what exactly happened here. Oh, there we go, he came off. Oh crap, he's in some sand. Hey, buddy just slapped me in the pee-pee. Alright, first fish on the freaking blooper. A chunk of a rock bass. Thanks for biting, dude. Good morning. Seems like since I started this channel, I'm just like the freaking king of rock bass. Like, I know he blew up on that. I heard him. That's the only reason I set the hook is because I heard something blow up on the water. I waited a few seconds, set the hook. I would catch a freaking rock bass top water. This is definitely the earliest I've ever fished the river. I just don't come down here late at night because a bunch of needleheads go over and they're doing their drugs over across the way, and just figured it was a bad area to be in at night. Don't need someone that's tripping coming at me kind of deal. I'm just trying to catch a fish. I'll tell you what, if anyone did come at me though, they got another thing coming. Kudos to that rock bass finding my bait. What the hell? Why the hell are we under the water? What's going on here? Oh, it's tangled up. And we're fishing off like a little point right here. So I figured there must be a fish stacked up right here somewhere. I think there might have just been something waking far behind it. I also don't know though, it's so hard to see out here. Headlamp would have been a good idea. We're going to proceed down the river a little ways since we're getting late now. We're going to head down the river anyways for the little challenge that I have in store today. So I figured I might as well get ready since we're starting to gain light. So when fishing a popper, guys, just a quick little tip. When you first cast it and it hits the water, leave it there for like 8 seconds, count it out, because sometimes all it takes to get a fish to bite a popper style bait is just when it hits the water. Sometimes that's all it takes. So it's always a good rule of thumb to let it sit there for a second, not just start popping it immediately. Or in this case, since we got the Guggen on, blooping it. Yeah. There we go. All right, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hooking with Hutch. We finally have enough light to shoot an intro. So today we're going to be doing the homemade lure challenge. I don't know if that's already a challenge. It's just kind of an idea that popped up in my head. But I made a lure. It's all hand cut. I started out with a board of wood, and yeah, I cut my lure out, sanded it. I cut my square bill out. I made a square bill crankbait, and then I hand painted everything. I did not use an airbrusher, like I said. It's all hand painted. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at the bait real quick before we get it in the water. Oh yeah, and before I mention, I did not record the building process, but I think it would be cool. So if we can get this video to, I'll say 30 likes, because we seem to get 20 no problem. If we get 30 likes on this video, I'll go through the whole construction process of it in the video, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll come out and catch a fish on it. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave pictures up of the process during the intro. That way you guys get an idea. You guys already know what the bait looks like if you follow me on Instagram. I'll also leave my Instagram right up here on the screen. But yeah, let's get into looking at this bait. All right guys, so here is our square bill crankbait. As you guys can see, I did a nice light blue with a white black outline. I added some really big flakes to it. As you guys can see there, I added these flakes up on the blue because they complemented the blue, and I had like a nice gold flaking and a light green to the white. So this is honestly like, the style of this is like a bubonic style. That's part of the inspiration of making my own bait. If you guys haven't checked out Bubonics, check out Bubonic. He makes some freaking awesome custom baits. But this is our square bill crankbait that we made, and I have not tested it in the water at all yet, so we're gonna see if this thing even swims. But the goal today is to catch a fish on this. All right, we got it tied on now, and it is honestly really cool to be tying on something that I made myself. This is the first ever bait I've ever made in my life. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let's see if it even swims first. Oh yes, it does. Doesn't dive very deep, but it's enough to get a fish on it. See what we can do here. It's got a nice weight to it, like it casts nice. Yeah, just like a nice shallow diving crankbait. Oh, we just had our first follow on our very own bait. That was really cool. I just wish it dived a little deeper. I feel like that's the holdback at the moment. It looks nice in the water. If it was sunny, we'd have all those flakes coming into play. Actually, there we go. The more pressure we put, we just had 2 fish follow at that time. The more pressure we put on it, like if we kind of almost jerk it like a jerk bait, the deeper it dives. Oh man, we just hit it off our first rock. Oh boy. Check if there's any damage. No, not really seeing any damage. That's good. Will they come up again? I think there's actually a third and fourth fish. Oh, did you guys see that? Holy wow. Something blew up on it. Every time it touches the water, they're coming up at it. Oh my god, there's so many. Look at that. Holy hell. Oh, there's actually a smallmouth now. Oh. A freaking rock bass on our lure. Oh, no. See you later, dude. That was insane. Well, we got our first fish on our lure. We weren't even fishing it. We just had it top water. Clearly I did a good job on the bottom of this bait, because they like it. So we caught a fish, that's cool. It's a rock bass though, it's kind of like to get a smallmouth. Yep, coming up to eat it. They still aren't skeptical of it yet. Fishing has not really been good in this hole at all lately, but I just figured we'd fish it over here. I really just wish we could get a little bit deeper in the water column. Oh, Jesus, we got one following it. Still trying to eat it. I might be onto something with his flakes, except the sun's not really shining, so flakes aren't really coming into play. I'm just gonna let it sit again. I'll let it hit the water and then come up and eat it. Yep, look at that. Fish blowing up on it. Thing's like working like a popper. Look at that. What the hell? This is just ridiculous. Not get one of these trebles in his hand. Fresh freaking new trebles. Thanks for biting, dude. Little sunfish. Second fish on the lure. Again, not the target species, but cool as hell. I'm literally... Oh boy. How did we do that? Literally just casting it out and it's working like a topwater. Like, coincidentally, we were fishing a popper. We could fish this like a popper and fish want it. Here they come. Look at that. They're biting at it. We can cast pretty freaking well with that. Just picking up some of these snot weeds over here. Water can't be that deep because this thing don't dive that deep. Alright, we're gonna take it back over there. Alright guys, so that's all we had time for in that little short video segment we just shot. It was more of an idea really than anything. So like I said, if we can get 30 likes on this video, which shouldn't be too hard, we have no problem getting like about 20, we'll actually reconstruct a whole nother bait, because the mechanics on this one honestly weren't the best, but it's my first bait. What can I say? We'll do all the construction on video for you guys. We'll do a whole build process. It won't take very long. It's not very hard to do. I'll do it in a way so you guys can do it yourself if you have any interest. And then we will come back with a better functioning crankbait and we'll hammer into some more fish. But as for now, I need to get home because I am going hiking with my family up to a few ponds I have never fished before, and apparently there's some good bass and some other species there that we're going to try to get into today. And yeah, there'll be a second video coming out shortly after this one does. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you as always. And like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video.